Okay, hello and welcome back to this is podcast 6, isn't it?
Podcast number 6.
Podcast number 6 of PWOO, playing with our oddballs.
Correct.
Oddballs being one word for you literary paedophiles out there.
I'm Ben Oakes.
I'm James Dean.
And we're going to start today with going down the games aisle.
Yeah, we're going into the games out.
Straight away.
I went all the way back to Generation 1 of the PlayStation recently, and I played the original Spiderman on the PS1.
Mm-hmm.
Which is an Activision title which came out on in August 2000. The year 2000.
There's a bit of background knowledge.
Yeah,
for
some people that will be listening to this will have been born
in
then.
the year 2000.
17 you'll be. God, Jesus Christ.
Because I've been to the year 3000.
2000.
Okay.
Do it again.
Because I've been to the year 2000.
How was it?
Not much has changed, but Spiderman is on PlayStation.
No, there we go. See, let's get a jingle. Right, I'll just sum it up for you. So, anyone who's a Spider-Man fan will know what I'm talking about. If not, just try and follow along, or just Google it. You got the world's answers in your hands on your phone. You have no excuse for not knowing something now. You can just, oh, who's that? There you go. You've got
you
it.
just consult
yeah.
Dr. Google, and he'll tell you everything.
He'll tell you just about everything you need to know, but don't self-diagnose yourself. Don't do that.
There's one thing about
Yeah.
Google: don't look up look up symptoms.
You'll go, oh, I've got a bit of a sniffle, sore throat, and I feel a bit chilly. What is
Yeah.
it? And you'll go, oh, I must have cancer. That's
I
what
must
it must
have
be.
cancer of
Yeah.
the earlobe.
Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway,
usually
right?
what it is.
Let me get to the plot.
We digress.
We digress. All right, I'll get into the plot now. Okay, so I'm going to read this as it was on their page. Ready for this game? Okay. A seemingly reformed Dr. Otto Octavius is holding a scientific demonstration when he's attacked by an imposter Spider-Man.
Oh.
Oh, it's not good, is it?
Oh no, what's going to happen next, right?
What does that mean for Spider-Man? Well, we'll get to that.
What does this mean for the franchise? Oh, I know. Plenty of that going around. Money.
Anyone who's listened to the other podcast, you'll know what that means.
Bunsen burner.
Nice little learner. The imposter later breaks the camera of one Eddie Brock. Oh,
Eddie Brock, we all know Eddie
resulting in the Venom symbiote. We all, and it surfaces inside of him. Okay.
Oh.
That was a bit of weird wording. I thought surfaces inside of him, but it's all right. As a result of the problems created by the imposter, Peter Parker, the real Spider-Man or Spitman, is framed and the police pursue him. Meanwhile, two shadowy figures work together to release poison fog onto the streets of New York City, which is how they got around not being able to render the streets back then. Yeah, there was a poison fog.
Don't you worry about not being able to walk around on the ground. There's a poisonous fog.
I was looking forward to walking down in the streets.
Don't worry about it.
What happened to all the pedestrians? Are they all dead?
Don't you worry about they're all fine. It's just Spiderman that seems to be suffering from this.
Yeah, but all the pedestrians on the ground, they must have died, surely.
No, come on. Right, we've got Dr. Octavia to catch.
Have we?
Let's get after him.
Right,
Don't worry about the ground.
I'll tell you something about the game, alright? Despite that huge plot hole that's left out, you know, the millions of people dying from that toxic gas.
I'm sure there's an answer, and I'm sure it's bollocks. But
yeah, I'm sure it's bollocks. But it was genuinely a nostalgia trip. I enjoyed it. It as frustrating as it was, I enjoyed it.
When it came out, but I'm sure you didn't play it at that age.
No.
How old do you reckon you were?
Do I reckon I was?
Yeah.
I would have been about
3.
Yeah, it would have been just before my 4th birthday. So no, I didn't play it at that age. I didn't play it till I was about 8 to 9. Yeah, it was.
Going back to it?
It was. Yeah. It's not aged well. Bless
No,
it.
obviously.
It's not. It looks pooey. Like, there's
The
a character.
controls.
Yeah, Black Cat. When she jumps down, she's like, Spider-Man, we gotta help these people.
And I think her face is made up of a collective of 12 pixels.
Yeah, she's disgusting to look at.
Shame, really.
They put all of the pixels on her ass. That's what they did. And yeah, like you were saying, there's no camera at all. The right joystick apparently didn't exist back then. It was
What was the point in the right joystick back then? Because it wasn't 360.
No, the old PlayStation 1 controller didn't used to have joysticks. It was just buttons.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why that had no use then.
Yeah, and when you're playing the game, you notice this is an awfully clean game for dealing with such horrific things. You know, gassing millions of people, bank robberies, terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
it's awfully clean. But that's because the censorship board had something to say about that. So there's no real guns. They're all laser guns. All death is implied. It's not directly shown.
What happens when they die, Ryan? What happens when they... What happens when they're incapacitated?
Oh, yeah. When they're incapacitated, they dissolve into the Matrix, is what it looks like.
They just dissolve. They just
Don't
disappear.
worry, it's safe for your kids to play.
Okay.
But don't let them play it. I was playing it, and I struggled with it. I must have died about 4 times on the intro mission.
Yeah, because they kill hostages.
Yeah.
It's a hostage situation. You get there, they
don't
start
fuck
shooting
around.
The place
Yeah,
up. They
minute
Mr. Blonde the place.
The Reservoir Dogs banter. But if you any of you have ever played any game, it seems to be a bit. It seems to have more reason than Spider-Man. When the minute they see you jump down from the ceiling, quick, gun them all down, and then you have to restart because they've gunned down 4 hostages.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Despite the clipping issues, which there were a few. I mean, I was like, I got learning all the Spider-Man moves as they were. Drag a guy towards me, and he flies through the wall to my right, and I never see him again. Gone. I don't know what happened to him. He wasn't in the room next door. I thought maybe he'd gone through the wall, but he wasn't there. There was only one guy.
I'm sure he
in
didn't
that room.
die because that was a safe game
Yeah,
for kids to
I
play.
think
He didn't die.
he went up to heaven, maybe. I don't know. Oh. No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's
Wrap that up.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Have I played? That's a good question. No, but I would just like to say Sony needs to up that game because Adventure Capitalist crashed on my PlayStation today.
Did. You got to 1 billion, I believe.
Yeah.
What?
A
1
poo
billion.
computer can run it fine over an internet connection.
Yeah. The computer we use to capture audio.
Yeah. The one we're using
and that
right now.
is it to capture audio. And it can't do anything else. Can't handle video. Can't handle anything like that. But it can handle, venture capitalists at top performance. PlayStation 4.
It's lagging.
Rubbish.
Yeah. I have the PlayStation Pro. That's the only reason why I get the PlayStation Pro, really. Adventure capitalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for...
No, not for the
Red Dead
the
Redemption
4K
2.
resolution or anything of that, or to play Red Dead Redemption 2 with the 4K texture pack. So Fallout with
it's
the 4K
not like you
texture
bought
packs.
a 4K TV and then bought a console that can't actually play in 4K.
It doesn't even stream Netflix in 4K. I had to use the app on the TV.
Yeah,
but
so
that's all right.
Right then.
It's all right.
What are we coming up to next?
I think. Hold on, just a minute. I'm just changing the reel a minute.
You're going to change the reel.
Going into the film section. This structure, if it's working for you, it's working for you. Yeah. This is disappointing, but, not the structure, but the film.
Okay. We're partly to blame, though, for this. For our feedback. Because it will be poo.
Yes, it will.
We decided, for some reason, to watch Red Dragon.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix in the UK at the moment. Red Dragon, if you don't know, is a prequel to...
Silence of the Lambs.
To Silence of the Lambs. Amazing film. Oscar-winning film. We decided to watch this 2002 prequel.
Yeah.
To Silence of the Lambs,
Oh.
and
that was a long film. I mean, and not just the fact that it's over 2 hours long. I mean, the closing hour. Right, we're going into the end of the film.
Mm-hmm.
It took forever.
Oh, it dragged like a bastard.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
No.
I just, like you said, I just was waiting for Anthony Hopkins to come back. I was just waiting for Hannibal to come back.
I love the opening scene.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I love that bit, where it gets to Edward Norton. And don't worry, this is right at the start of the film, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. And there's the confrontation between Edward Norton and Anthony Hopkins' character. And then after that, it crashed. It had an all-star cast as well.
It did.
You look at it and you go, so that would...
Bloody hell, if that doesn't make a good film, what will?
What will, yeah.
And it was poo.
It was. The characters were all stereotypes, all very cliche.
This is old news, though, but we still decided to watch it because we've not seen it, and it is on Netflix. So if you're listening and you fancy a watch,
it's
don't watch it.
Or if you want to waste an afternoon, give it a watch. But watch Silence of the Lambs if you haven't.
Definitely watch Silence of the Lambs. Don't bother with anything else because it's not worth your time.
No. Waste the fucking time.
What else is from that? Edward Norton.
Prick. God,
What's a knob?
Right. We'll start with his performance.
Hang on. He went from Fight Club to that, didn't he?
Let's just stick with one
Okay.
bit of, bit of shit at a time. I mean, Fight Club was fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved Fight Club. But you're dealing with Edward Norton, and I was watching it, and he was nothing special at all. I was just waiting. All I wanted...
He's such a boring, bland
How many minutes do you think Anthony Hopkins had on screen in that film?
I'd say collectively pushing it at 15 minutes.
Yeah. And I was waiting for him the entire time. His performance with those dead fucking eyes of his and that
He's brilliant.
snake-like grin. I loved it.
I do
loved
love
it.
Anthony Hopkins.
But Edward Norton, fuck's sake.
Everyone else in that film, Harvey Keitel,
Yeah.
Let Me Down, boring.
Yeah, nothing special.
Who else was in it? It was someone big. Oh, bloody hell. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What's he been in?
Well, he is. He's not in a lot, but he's won a lot of Oscars because of his performances in some films. He's the bad guy, Mission Impossible 3. He was the journalist guy.
Yeah.
He died in 2015, I think, from a.
I don't understand how you have a
barbiturate overdose.
Yeah. How'd you go from a cast like that to making
Okay, it's
a
the
film
cast.
like that?
If you've not seen Red Dragon, the cast. Oh my god, I've forgotten the most obvious fucking one. Ralph Fiennes, Ed Norton, Harvey Keitel, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Anthony Hopkins. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yep.
That's the top cat build.
If you read that
cast.
cast to me and went, right, there's a film coming out, I'd be excited
Yeah.
with that cast. But I watched it, and Edward, you can tell that Edward Norton, his off-screen antics were bleeding into the film a bit.
Yeah,
By
didn't you
his
say
off-screen
something about-
antics, yeah, I've got this here for you. So when filming Red Dragon, he decides to bring on set unsolicited script and demands for them to be shot.
And they shot that on the day.
What?
He's a knob. Apparently,
Why?
he's an arsehole on set.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but that. Even with the Hulk film that he did his own edit of the film, and it was fucking awful. There wasn't enough action in it, and they thought, right, this is appealing at the end of the day to children. There needs to be action in it. So, but what he wanted to turn it into was something that wasn't appropriate for the market. He was interfering way too much. But fuck it, Jesus Christ! I wouldn't recommend watching it.
No.
I mean, if you love the Hannibal character, then do give
Give it a watch.
Do give it a watch.
But it does bloody drag, and it's too long
Yeah.
for its own good.
So if you the series consists of, you've got Hannibal Rising, Manhunter, or Red Dragon.
Oh
You've
shit!
got
We should say before we say this is a spoiler-free review before.
yeah, it is spoiler free. Then you've got
Sorry.
Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal the movie. But if you're watching the TV series, apparently that takes place between Hannibal Rising and Red Dragon.
And I've heard a lot of good stuff from the TV series.
Yeah, I have.
Give that a watch.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch that one day.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll just read
I don't
my
know.
notes.
Go on.
It said the film's a cliche.
Yep.
Especially Edward Norton is a cliche. And I've written down, it's a shame that it was filmed in 2002.
Yeah, the era is partly to blame for the
Because
shit.
there's
It
some.
looked horrible.
I don't know if they were experimenting in the early 2000s, but a lot of just poo-poo
It was
came
good.
out.
It
Just
was.
rubbish.
It was.
And it was all the same. It was like they were just, they had a system for how to make these films, and they were all coming out the same.
My least favourite era in history, I think, is 90s to in the 2000s. It's boring. It's awful.
There's a lot of rubbish.
Go back and
There's a lot of
if you're
rubbish.
bored, go in and put in early 2000 haircuts.
Oh. And just fashion.
Yeah, it's dreadful.
styles.
Everything looks shit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's not pleasant. You've got people with hair. Best example is Gareth Keenan in The Office.
Yeah, The Office UK.
That's a testament to that
Well,
era.
in fact,
Say no more.
oh no, not so much like I have no idea what the Gareth character's called in the USA Office. Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Yeah, Gareth Keenan in The Office UK.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Disgusting.
It is.
Right, that sums up our Red Dragon review.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about it anymore, if I'm honest with you.
Right, so now what we're going to do is...
You know what you're going to do, actually? I'll tell you what. Whilst you you can pour me another drink. I will actually just say, you know what? I'm gonna go over and consult the jukebox.
Oh,
You can
you're gonna
meet me
consult
over
the
there.
jukebox? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Meet me over there. All right. See you in a minute. Yeah. Oh, they got some bangers on this. Yeah.
What have they got then, Ryan?
Huh?
What have we got today?
Some Steely Dan.
Steely Dan?
Yeah.
We're going to play that?
No, we're not, unfortunately.
Oh, why not? What are we going to play
We've got
instead?
some other shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
This isn't good, guys. It's not.
Hang on. Well, we're going to save the best till last year.
Yeah.
We listened to 3 albums, 3 new albums that came out in this year, 2017.
This year, around the same time, so
Yeah.
January, February time.
Right.
Because
first
again,
one.
we're giving it a go. All right,
We're trying it.
We slag it off, but we don't really give
We
it a go.
can't find any new music.
But
we
now,
like.
all of our hate is justified. I think
And when I say new music,
it's as new as it gets, really.
this year, February this year.
Yeah.
This is when we're recording this on the 9th of February.
Yep. And two of these came out on the 3rd of February.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so what's the first one then?
First one is by an artist called Surfer Blood.
Right, yeah.
And the album's called Snowdonia. That was the 3rd of February
That came
release.
out 3rd of February.
I hated this.
I know. Me too.
I really gave
the whole
it a
time,
go.
me and Rai just were looking at each other thinking,
why?
what's this?
But we stuck through it, or we listened to the
yeah,
whole
because that's
bloody
the golden
album.
rule. That's the golden
Yeah.
rule. We're going to review something. We listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Give it a chance.
You can't just say, "Oh, I bet you turned it off at the first song." We
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
Oh
We
no, we
definitely
didn't. We
listened
went
to it
through
all
the
the
whole
way through.
song. Yeah. If
wow,
you want
then.
some proof, we had "Matter of Time," "Frozen," what was it? "Dino J." We had Six Flags in F or G, whatever the fuck. I think that means chords.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Let's get my notes out. Lovely.
But let me just say, I could not tell when one song fucking started and the other finished. They just sort of blended into one mess. It was horrible. I felt awful
The one
when
thing
listening to
I
it.
took away from the album was Hollister soundtrack.
Definitely. If you
Not
pop
just
in-
because it's called surf music. Surf rock.
yeah. Didn't
surf
even touch
music.
upon the genre. Go on.
Yeah, the genre. I don't know if I've done that wrong, but the genre apparently is indie rock and surf music, whatever that is. The first one, well, through the whole thing really, I thought it was just boring.
Yeah.
Couldn't understand the words.
Yeah. We were sat there.
Not in a good way.
No.
Not because it was foreign. I couldn't understand what they were
Yeah.
saying. Droning on, moaning, fucking.
I was sat there the whole time. It would be sighing. But anyone seen La La Land is when you've summed it up quite perfectly. It's
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's look when who is it?
John Legend.
John Legend's
John
character
Legend's
starts
character.
playing the synthetics.
Yeah, he just has this look on his face like.
Oh my god! But say no more. We don't want to spoil the film
No.
for them. Give it a watch if you haven't already. Amazing film. But we're not. We've already changed the reel. We're not going back to film. We're consulting the jukebox here because we do have a problem with it this time.
Hang on, I've got a few
It's
more.
all generic shit
Yeah, it's
as
crap.
well.
I just hated it.
And
And it's not because people say, "Oh, it's not your type of music." Even if that was
Yeah.
my type of music, I'd look at that and go, "Fuck me." It's
We
just
went
shit."
into this with a completely open mind,
Yeah.
and we walked out of it thinking, why have an open mind? What is there on the horizon?
See, a lot on the whole time I was thinking, is this what artists want to be now?
Yeah.
Do they want to be playing in Hollister?
Yeah.
Or River Island Urban Outfitters? Is that what they want? Do they want to be background noise in shops, in clothes shops?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because, well, we'll get on to the next one in a minute. But
Yeah. Because
I just ended up writing down, "This is rubbish." Oh right, the song "Taking Care of Freddie" that was crap.
I so we got through the album, and past I think it was the fourth song. Yeah, the fourth song. I didn't take any more notes. I just summed it up with this one sentence.
Go on then.
Here we go. Drivel bollocks, pretentious teeny weeny, droning, trend-slaving twaddle. That's the best way I could sum it up. And I've put below it, if I can write it in a drunken stupor, it isn't good. And I will do that. I'd say, what would you say is a good subscriber benchmark? And I'll give it a go. What would you say? Go on.
A good subscriber benchmark. 1,000 subscribers. Could you imagine?
1,000. If
We're not
1,000
gonna-
people
could you imagine
subscribe
that?
and regularly listen to this, I will
Ryan's gonna write a
take
song.
my time to write a song. I will even get all the instruments and things like that, and I will record it with Ben. We'll do it together.
Yeah, we'll do the vocals. Everything else will be synthetic.
Everything
so
else,
That means done on a keyboard or otherwise.
Yeah.
fucking GarageBand.
Yeah, or looped
And we'll
guitar
write it
chords.
and we'll release it on SoundCloud or something.
Yeah. Or we'll just
iTunes.
post it on the channel.
Yeah.
We'll even do a
exactly.
shitty music video for it.
Oh yeah, it would
Yeah,
be great.
that
fun.
will be brilliant.
Could you imagine 1,000 subscribers? Could you imagine? Not paid.
I couldn't. I can't.
I've not even thought about that.
No, 1,000 people listening to us, that'd be ridiculous. That would be stupid. That would be 1,000 people wasting their time.
Yeah, if you enjoy our opinions, or if you agree, or if you disagree, give us a like.
Yeah, give it a like.
If you exist.
And again,
give us a like.
If you've got something to say, leave an insult.
Oh yeah, you have to
blend
do this.
in with
you
the
have to do
hate.
this.
And
you have to leave an insult before you on the comments
Yep.
of this video before
yeah.
you
could say, "Oh, Ben, you chubby lanky twat."
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Let's not get
or you could go, "Oh, Ryan, you
go on.
Philistine."
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah. Or
I fucking hate every single syllable you utter.
Yeah.
You utter cunt.
you fucking.
and then you can say,
You could say, "Oh,
I agree with you.
Fucking Welsh, dirty foreign bastard."
Who's
you,
Welsh?
Ryan. I'm Welsh.
okay,
Yeah. I'm
right.
Welsh. A little
Anyway,
bit.
back to
we'll
back
get
to
back to it.
consult in the jukebox.
Because
shall we move on to the next artist?
yeah.
You might have heard of these. They do all right for themselves. They play in a lot of retail stores
Do
and
they?
clothes stores near you. Lower Than Atlantis.
I felt lower than Atlantis fucking listening to this.
Yeah.
It was dreadful for me.
We listened to their album Safe and Sound.
But again, I must stress, we gave it a go.
Yeah,
okay?
we listened
to
to
the whole fucking album.
Open-minded. All right. It was a bit less open-minded than the first one because we listened to the first one and lost all faith in music and art.
There was a song called, which summed up my mood perfectly after the first album. It's called Had Enough. Yes, I fucking had.
I just wrote Had Enough and then I wrote a little note that just said poo next to it. That was poo. That was utter shite.
You've not written anything else. I've
just
I
literally
tried
written-
to find something to say about these, but you've just written poo.
Right.
I need to take your approach because I'm
I know,
stressing
this is
to
great.
find something to say.
I feel like you can
Just move that away from the mic. I'm paper rustling is a horrible fucking sound. Apologies.
you can really add on to these notes because I've written poo here.
See, I've written.
Anyway, hang on.
Go on.
Lower Than Atlantis, their new album Safe and Sound, that came out on the 3rd of February. Apparently, Lower Than Atlantis are considered rock.
Yeah,
I
Taylor
call
Swift
it-
is also country.
Yeah,
So.
I call it, and this isn't prejudiced in any way at all. I call it puff rock. Now listen, hear me out. I'm not being I'm not trying to insult people. I call it puff rock because it's all right. It's
Walking on thin ice right now.
Yeah, I know, but here's a better way of summing it up.
All the LGBTs are stood there with spears.
Listen though, I'm not trying to insult anyone. I call it puff rock, but what I mean really is soft rock. Like they're not going the whole hog.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? There's synthetics in it. They're holding back on their vocals.
Yeah, it's like when you hear Lemmy from Motorhead, I do wonder how he could talk.
You can't even compare the two.
No.
That's rock.
Yeah.
This is, I'd call it surf rock. Going back to Surfer Blood.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I
the other one?
hated it all.
Let's go for another. Just pick any random song.
Right, hang on. There's one song called Could Be Worse, and I put a note saying, I don't think it could be worse.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I've put on it. It says could be worse. At this point, I wasn't so sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I'm not sure. Because it really made me feel...
I don't know if we can find anything worse.
It made me feel upset listening to this. I felt depressed. To the point where, in order to cheer us up after we listened to this, we had to listen to some Rolling Stones.
We did, yeah.
We did.
Live in Cuba.
Yeah. That right there. Oh my! If you've got a good pair of earphones or headphones or Sonos speakers or something like that,
You'll find it on YouTube. This
yep,
song.
you'll find it on YouTube. It's Live in Cuba, Out of Control, Rolling Stones. Watch it. Listen to it.
We had to consult that after this song, after this album.
It gave me goosebumps
Yeah.
every time I listen to it. It makes my spine shiver.
Anyway,
It's
going
just
back
the
to
best.
Lower Than Atlantis, our expectations were lower than ever after the two songs. Listen to us. We talk like we have a degree in music.
Yeah. But they had one song called Money, and Ben said something that really caught my eye, which was finally what it's all about. Because it is.
Money, yeah.
Money, the
on
teeny
Spotify.
weeny. What was it? What was the quote?
Oh, go on.
drivel bollocks, pretentious teeny weeny, droning, trend-slaving twaddle. For the first 2 albums we listened to, that was the case.
When you say teeny weeny, you mean teens as in teenagers.
Yeah, teeny weeny. It had a good ring to it.
Yeah.
So,
what I've got a massive issue with this is synthetics.
yeah,
Fucking
I get
synthetics.
That's what
music.
I've put here. Look, if you look there, overly synthetic vocals.
If you can find
synthetics. Generic lyrics, synthetic.
Why are you using this?
Yeah.
Why are you using synthetics in your music? Why do you have to do that?
Yeah.
What the people have not had a problem doing this for fucking ages.
Mm-hmm.
Why do it now? It's shit. It sounds shit.
It does. There's no character to it. It's just bland. And there was just one thing. I'm just going to end this song because I don't want to talk about this album anymore. There's a song called I'd Like to Forget. And yes, I would. I'd like to forget the entire album and the build up to the recording segment. I would. It made me feel crap. It really. Whenever this shit comes on the radio.
A Night to Forget.
Yep.
That's what the song's called. A Night to Forget.
Yep. Wasn't worth it though. Wasn't worth it. See,
It was an entire album.
Paying attention. Yeah.
It's an entire album to forget. Hang on,
Yeah.
I'll end it on this.
Go on.
There was a nice little tone change at the end, but it was shit.
Yeah. They ruined it by the end of the
It
song.
was rubbish by the end of the song. It was
Yeah.
a nice little tone change. It was going along nicely.
Slower.
Bit Ed
More
Sheeran.
personal. Yeah, it was a little bit.
That is that dog. That's that dog.
We do have a special guest. That is rank.
Can you smell that?
Yeah, I can smell that.
Fucking
We've got a little booth here, and it sort of stinks.
That is bloody horrible.
In this whole.
That is fucking rank. I'm not going to keep her in here. She's going to keep doing those.
Why is
farts.
it?
She's
she
farted,
never.
by
Yeah,
the way.
she never does that when we're downstairs. It's always when we're up here.
It's not me. You'd hear it.
Yeah, you would hear it.
Jesus, it's fucking
You'd have to
horrible.
take your earphones out. And I'd wear a
Jesus,
gas
it's
mask.
fucking
It's
horrible.
disgusting, isn't it?
Anyway,
We'll soldier on.
there's a nice little tone change at the end. It was shit in the end. I don't believe the words they're singing.
No.
That was one of my
No,
big issues.
no
I don't
song had a
believe-
message.
I didn't believe anything
No.
that they said.
It was
in
just
the-
generic
what they said.
shit. Put your hands up, sing it with me.
Ding,
Blah
ding,
blah
ding,
blah.
ding, 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 ding,
It
It sounds a bit like the Kooks, if you've heard the Kooks, which I don't have a problem with. But
No.
why do you sound like them so much?
Yeah.
They came before you, didn't they? Yeah, you copied them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cunts. Right, next.
Right. This
is lovely.
Yeah, ending it on a high note.
Really
this
excited
one.
about
This
this one.
segment. It was what was the artist? Foxy-Gen, as in Foxy Generation. Okay, the album was called Hang, which is almost what I did from the Rafters after listening to those 2 albums before.
Poo-poos.
And it came out on Ben's birthday, 20th of January. That would have made a good birthday present.
Yeah. Foxy.
And the genre, what's it called? Barracu rock or
yeah.
glam rock, as Ben said.
Barracu rock / glam rock.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means. It doesn't mean fuck all, really.
This
It was a
entire
real big surprise,
album
wasn't it?
was 1, a big surprise, and 2, just a pleasure to listen
Yeah.
to. It sounded like something that was perfectly crafted by musicians, not corporations
Yeah.
or teeny weeny cunts, people like that. Actual musicians who took the craft seriously and have an appreciation for music. All real instruments were used. The songs felt like a journey. They did, you go from one bit and it wouldn't just be the same 4 chords all the way fucking through, and then you finish with the
There was
song.
so much variety in the
Yeah.
in the songs.
I had something to say about every song on this, but
yeah.
I'm not going to say anything really about this album
I
because
think
it
it
speaks
really
for itself.
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it a little bit.
What was your
The
favourite?
first song, I think Follow the Leader, the first song, was brilliant. And Avalon, I loved those 2. The first... and first 3 songs and America, they were my favourites. I loved those.
Yeah.
So that's Follow the Leader, Avalon, Mrs. Adams, and America. I thought they were bloody brilliant.
And the rest, give them a listen. Really do.
Yeah.
Again, that was Foxy-Gen.
Yeah.
The album is Hang.
Yeah, I got like a big sort of... I got many vibes. Steely Danny sort of vibe. ELO from the Instruments vibe. Big Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie vibe from it. And if you listen to the backing singer, or I don't know who's the second sort of vocalist, but he was really Axl Rosy.
Yeah, we don't know much about this group at all, but they're fantastic.
They're brilliant.
But
I loved it.
the most important
Actually
thing about
found
it
someone.
was, the most important thing for me was that when it started playing, we looked at each other and smiled.
Yeah, for the first time.
In about 2 hours, it must have been.
Through listening to Shite,
Yeah.
it was just brilliant. It was so brilliant Just loved it. Just
Yeah.
a pleasure to listen to.
It was. It
I'd
really,
really recommend you go and listen
Yeah.
to them.
I
Foxy-Gen.
would actually pay money, not only to see them,
I'm going to try and find it.
but find an album or a
I'm going to
vinyl
try and
if they've
find
got
that
one.
album on records.
Yeah.
So
Well,
brilliant.
I think that was a fitting note to end that one on. Was it?
Yeah, and so to sum up, brilliant. Foxy-Gen,
It
definitely.
was really good.
Loved it.
Really good. Oh.
Right then.
Oh.
What?
This is a section I'm looking forward to.
What's this then?
I say we slap on the console and play some story mode.
Play some story mode.
Yeah. Oh.
Playing the campaign, are we?
Ooh. Yeah. All the
Going through
campaign,
some
as it's known
stories.
nowadays, is back in our day.
It was just story
Yeah.
mode.
Well, we're not
If
much
you
older
just
than you.
click on Chrome, look,
Yeah. Oh.
it should go straight onto the first one.
As you had a predominant read on the last one, I would like to give this one a go.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Try and speak into the booth.
Yeah, I'll
Don't
try and
knock
speak
the
into the
mic.
booth.
Check the mic's still in.
Yeah, it's still in. So-
No, on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still going. Of course
Bing,
it
bing,
is.
bing.
I'm still getting
Okay.
feedback.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Fuck me, right,
We should be alright. We should be okay. We should be back. For a moment, we must have paused, but we're okay. Alright?
Right, go on.
Jesus.
Close that
Okay,
up.
so we have
Try
a
not to
story.
move this. Just
Yeah.
try.
Right,
go on.
sorry about that. Again, it just decided to
Don't,
pause.
they don't know.
You don't know, but
At least it
it
tells
must
us.
have seemed weird that it came through as I just cut off mid-sentence. Okay, here we go. When I was 5, I walked into the kitchen to find my mum trying... Sorry, what? Oh, okay. Let me start again. I know where this is going straight away. When I was 5, I walked into the kitchen to find my mum trying to jam a whole eggplant into her mouth. I asked her what she was doing, and she said, "I'm getting ready for your father's birthday tomorrow." I didn't understand what she meant until years later when I accidentally saw my dad getting out of the shower.
That's a good one.
Now,
Hide child comments. Oh, don't move it, please.
I'm all right. Don't worry about it. It's
I'm
all
getting
right.
so no, because we got another story.
I want to discuss this one first.
What's that then, Ryan?
Because-
Check it's still going. I'm so paranoid.
I know
about
you
these
are.
fucking
I
recordings.
understand. It's all right.
Okay.
See that? You can see the numbers ticking away.
Leave
I
it
would
there.
just like to say, what do you think that means, Ben?
Well, obviously she was.
If you don't
On
know
the
what
old-
that is, take a guess. Leave it in the comments below. We'll give
What was
you a
that
minute.
noise?
Oh,
What was that noise?
Yeah.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? We're playing What Was That Noise with Ben and Ryan. Here we go. And you should have left it by now. The answer was blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the eggplant.
Yeah.
She was really going for it. I mean, really going for it. And this kid asked her mum, Mummy, what you doing?
Now.
Mummy, what you doing to that eggplant?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I'm just getting ready for your dad's birthday.
Oh, no, let's reenact it. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. You be the mum. Okay. I'm watching a while.
Oh, come on.
Keep going.
It's gonna break my vocal
Keep going. Mum.
Oh, hello.
Mum.
Hello, child.
I'm your son, Mum.
Hello, son.
What
You're
you
right,
doing?
Oh, I was just getting ready for your dad's birthday. You right? What's the
Baking a
matter?
cake.
Yeah. I'll put some eggplant in it today.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Mummy.
Years later.
Oh, I want to know. Here's the question I've got. All right. I understand what the mum's doing.
Right.
It just happens that she got caught in the act. You know, she was preparing
What's
for
the
her
dad-
well-endowed husband, apparently. So, and he says, I didn't understand what she meant until years later when I accidentally saw my dad getting out of the shower. Yeah, I bet it was an accident. I bet all these years
Does he have
he's
an
wondered
eggplant?
what it means.
Does he have an eggplant for a penis?
Yeah. He thought, oh, my daddy.
Daddy.
I wonder what that means. And as he grew older and he did sex ed in school, he thought, oh, hold on, mate. No, surely not. And he looks at his own penis and he goes, mine isn't that big. What? Why was she using an eggplant?
Daddy's was bigger.
Daddy's must be bigger. Daddy must have an eggplant willy.
Yeah.
So he deliberately sat in on his dad having a shower.
No, that's not.
No,
No,
he's waiting. Hear me out. He's waiting. He's
Is he?
going, oh, here we go. There goes the water's off.
There's the willy.
Oh, Dad! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness!
I'm so
gracious
sorry. Oh,
me.
look at all these photos on my phone that I can show my friends now.
Eggplant Willy.
Eggplant Willy.
Eggplant Willy.
Mummy, Daddy has an eggplant Willy.
Scaring the dog now. Come on.
You're all right.
Scaring the dog.
Sorry. He doesn't really have an eggplant Willy. We don't even know if the story's true.
We
What do you
like
reckon?
that. Well, we like that story, don't we?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. Simple.
We do have several more. Well, I have 3 more if you really want.
There's 3 more. I say there's plenty more in story mode. Yeah, this is a pretty long campaign today.
Let's have a look. You go and click on bookmarks in the top right hand corner. There's 3 dots. Click on the bookmarks and it should be self-explanatory from there.
That one?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll take this one.
Oh, there we go.
My dad. This is another story we've got. Okay, from the internet webs.
Just a moment. Yep, we're all right. Let's keep going.
It tells us.
All right, here we go. Ready? Should be good.
Yeah.
Go on.
My dad was in traffic once and he saw a car break down. The guy, who was wearing a business suit, casually got out of the car, opened the trunk and got an aluminium baseball bat. He then proceeded to beat the living shit out of the car, windows, lights, the whole work. Once he was finished, he fished out his briefcase from the now ruined car, ripped off the license plate from the car, then casually and calmly walked to work. We think. What are we taking away from this? Road rage.
Clearly, this guy's fucking mental. This is what I'm getting from this. He's clearly
Hang
insane.
on, though. He has got an office job, from what we know. He's got an office job.
Yeah.
You're going in 9 till 5.
Yep.
You're getting stuck in traffic. The commute's a while. You've got a baseball bat in the back. You're thinking, this is the fucking 3rd year I've been coming to this shitty fucking place. I fucking hate the fucking thing. Shit, cunt. Fuck. I can't be arsed with this. So he gets his baseball bat.
Yeah.
Goes to town on the car. Shit car anyway. Fucking hate it. I think that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, you got a point.
He's in a suit. He's wearing a business suit.
Anyone listening to this, if you're sat at an office job,
you really need to just focus all that energy on your car instead of your colleagues.
Yeah. Because otherwise...
This should be a campaign.
Yep. It should be. Stop mass shootings in offices or murders of colleagues or schools.
Mum!
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a little stretch there. I think there's something to take away from this. There is a lesson learned.
Sorry, I've just noticed a story below it. I don't know.
Yeah, there's more stories.
Are these the other stories?
I think there's 2 more.
All right. This is a good one. Had sex ed in 5th grade. I was wearing gym pants. Already a huge mistake.
Gym pants.
Yeah. The way I sat made it look like I had a huge boner. And a girl gasped loudly and interrupted the class to tell everyone I had a boner.
Boner! Boner!
It's not, it's my gym pants. I did not have one.
Meaning a boner.
Had to whip it out to prove my case. Wasn't the best idea.
Right.
Now, I don't think this is true. Unless he's been bullied and cornered an awful lot, he's not going to go, yeah, well, look, it's not on, is it?
He's not going to whip out his John Thompson,
no,
is he?
He's not.
To prove he doesn't have an
No,
erection.
he's not going to go, look, see, I'm not full mast, it's only half.
It's only half.
Yeah.
He probably got slightly aroused from the girl, expressing her. Oh, we've got loads
There's
of stories.
There's a lot of stories today.
This should carry us.
Yeah.
This should really carry us.
Oh.
And here we go.
Oh. And we're back to story mode. See that? It's a good transition, isn't it? Right. What?
Would you whip out your willy to prove you don't have a boner?
No, I wouldn't.
What would you do?
I would just pull them flat.
Everyone's going, boner, boner,
Yeah.
boner face,
I
no
could
one
go,
likes you
hey,
anymore,
hold
no
on,
friends,
I'll be
boner,
go, hold on,
boner boy,
Pull
willy
it flat.
man.
There you go. That's not a boner.
You pull it flat.
Yeah, not the
Onto-
willy, the joggers. So it sits flat to my body, and I can go. You
pull
can clearly
your
see.
pee pants.
Or, better yet, if you're gonna whip it out, you might as well go all the way. Stuff it in her mouth.
Yeah, I think he got slightly aroused by the fact that she was expressing her non.
Look at this, look.
No,
Yeah?
she was he got a semi because she said, "Ah, I don't like looking at his boner."
Yeah.
And he thought, "Oh, this is nice." But he got excited.
Yeah.
Got a bit too excited.
Yeah.
Whipped his
bit
willy
pre-cum leaked out.
Yeah, whipped his willy out.
But by the time he whipped
Swung
it out,
around, said, "Look, it's not an erection, I swear."
yeah, and he made a mess of the
mess.
table. That's what he did.
Lesson learned here: don't whip your willy out if people think
In a
you've got
public
boner.
school.
Think it through. Just think, hang on, how can I prove I do not have an actual erection right now?
All you got to do, shut up. There you go. Or just go along with the joke.
Yeah, go along with it. Yay, boner
or
boy.
you could, counteractively, you could go, what have I got to get an erection over? You, there you go, instantly belittle the girl that's made the comment about you. And everyone else goes, oh. They're ignoring the erection. Now they're going, oh.
Tables have been turned.
Yeah.
Tables
Instead
have
of
been
lifted
turned.
by your erection.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I think we should. We got another one here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Let me read this one. I got
It's
this
that one there. Go on.
When I was younger, the teacher got tired of the kid who kept disrupting the class, and she gave extra homework to everyone in the class except the troublesome kid, and made all the students write, "Thanks for the extra homework, insert name." Somehow, he stopped believing he was cool after that.
Sorry, she's blown her bum out again. Fuck's sake. You're not coming in here again. You're not coming on the podcast.
She bloody has.
You stink. Why are you doing that?
Oh, it's the diet she's on. Bloody horrible. That is horrible. She looks ashamed. You should be.
She's not making eye contact.
I smelled her bum, and it's not nice.
You
My
did.
eyes are now watering.
Lifted her anus up, took a good cartoony whiff, like a pie in a window kind of sniff.
like you were sniffing some glue or something like that. Cocaine.
We do not condone the use of glue.
But cocaine,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead, go on. You're actually helping a market there. See, whereas with glue, you're just saying
Right, what's the lesson learned here then?
I don't know, let's have a look.
Don't be a twat, and don't fucking be a twat. If you're disrupting the class, yeah? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huh?
You're disrupting my learning. I want to learn. I've come to school today.
Yeah, well, I don't like learning. What have you got to say about that?
Go down and join the welfare queue, because that's what your mum is at the moment.
Yeah? Well, I think it's a young kid.
Go down to the job centre. You'll be spending a lot more time there.
Somehow he stopped believing he was cool after that. No,
Yeah,
what
what
he's
dumb
single-handedly done there is one of the
Tony.
coolest things you can do, which is manipulate a whole classroom full of people into doing something you didn't want to.
Hang on,
and then you get a letter of their suffering sent to
rooting
you.
For the boy.
No, all I'm saying is,
For this troublesome child.
all I'm saying is this kid could have perceived this as a power play. Wait a minute. I can make everyone else suffer like that. See? That could have gone either way. They're lucky that he didn't think he was so cool after that.
Right, what's the lesson? What we're taking away from
The
that?
lesson learned here is, don't be a cunt, everyone will hate you.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
We've got another one
Sums
here.
it up.
Hang on, what are we on?
Oh, let's have a look.
That's alright.
43 minutes. You guys are lucky today that we've got
We'll do
plenty
maybe,
stories for you.
maybe one or two stories.
Yep. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to do this
Yeah,
one.
you do this one.
Okay. I don't know why these all start with bad grammar. Saw a stripper go insane. She climbed on stage, screaming like a banshee, grabbed a stripper pole and started shaking it like an unwanted baby.
Okay.
The manager came behind her and grabbed her in a bear hug. Stripper shoved her fake nails,
Ooh.
those super long ones,
Ooh.
in the manager's eyes. Jesus Christ.
Fuck
They
me.
pierced both eyelids and went inside his head.
Oh my god.
The guy later told me that he could feel the nails scratching the back of his eyeballs. I have no idea on what kind of drug she was on, but the manager threw her outside on the ground. He then punted her down a flight of stairs so
enough.
hard she actually flew and landed face first in the parking lot. Now, I've got to consider this. For him to bring that up, that must be a considerable distance from the strip club.
Yeah.
That must have been bang, boom. I'm saying about 5 meters
Yeah.
at least. He must have punted her fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yep. So she got up like nothing happened and resumed screaming and running around.
Bloody hell. Sounds like a mentalist.
She's a stripper.
How did she pierce his eyelids and scratch the back of his eyeballs?
That must have been some pent up rage where she was squeezing her fucking nails through his eyelids. You didn't see that, but Ben just burped on the dog. I take it that was payback for the poos.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I bet it was. But
anyway, back to the story.
Back to the story, the important bit. What happened to that stripper? I mean, she's a stripper, so clearly something. Well, but I mean, relative to that manager, what was she doing? It was, my guess, drugs, or the manager was doing something.
She didn't enjoy the job anyway.
Yeah.
And she was on some drugs, which doesn't help with the rage.
I don't know what to. There's no moral to this story. This is just a telling of events.
There's no ending. Well, if there's a lesson to be learned,
don't become a stripper. Yeah. Don't be a stripper, and to avoid incident on the job, maybe don't wear such long nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a strip joint manager, don't let your strippers wear nails of that substantial size.
All of you stripper club owners listening to us now, you've heard it here first. All right?
Let the dog out.
The dog's got to go out, but I'm going to say this. This is a public stripper announcement. Okay. Do not allow your employees to wear long nails, because it comes back to bite, you see. Oh, that she can just cut one in the room, blow her arsehole out, and then leave.
Yeah, she's allowed to do that. She's a doggy.
I get told off for doing that in public schools.
I think most people do.
Yeah, probably.
Are we doing one more story?
I say one more. It's right at the bottom of the page. Right. Oh no, there's two more here. What do you think? One or two?
Two. We'll just do one more.
Go on. All right.
You want to milk it?
Okay. Right. Okay. Here we go. This is another school-related story. Is this just school story? No, it's strip club isn't a school.
I'll read it.
Go on.
I knew my teacher was an admin on the FS2 server in our school back in the early 90s. So when I was fooling around, I found this login name, but on the FN2 server.
FS1 server.
FS1, so it doesn't matter. But I found this login name, but on the FS1 server. There was no passwords for this account, and the server was for the teachers. So we had fun changing the grades and the
changing the grades of the bullies.
Changing the grades of the bullies and the ones we didn't like.
That's got to be illegal. They must have broken a law there.
It's good though. It's funny.
Go on.
Oh, and I also found out how to change the tests for the keyboard typing class we had. Keyboard typing class, the 90s.
Learning to type.
I modified the test, so all I had to press was the letter A of something. A of something. I don't get that.
So basically, he's just saying I had to press like a letter A or something.
Okay.
You know.
And he passed with flying colours with that.
Yep.
I thought I was so good at the computers because of that. I enrolled in an IT program for college. I never owned a PC before that. I failed miserably and had to drop out of college for a year. What does that say? TLDR, being a, quote, hacker, made me lose 2 years of my life. See, now there is a story to learn here. Do you reckon that's illegal anyway? Hang on, we'll go back a bit. Do you reckon that was illegal, what he did?
Yeah, definitely.
Changing grades.
It must be.
I think it's justified if you're doing it to bullies.
Yeah, you got a point. I mean...
And people we don't like.
Depends on how you look at it. There's no way you could prosecute the kid who was too young. That's what I'm thinking. He must have been young in this.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
School, innit?
So, what they would have done, maybe a retake, and it would have fixed it all.
Yeah.
But if he was an adult, it would have been a different story, I think.
That's quite funny, though.
Not only that, but he's using...
He lost 2 years of his life for that.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? No, it fucking...
What goes around comes around, I suppose. No, it wasn't fucking worth it. I did 2 years of college voluntarily, and I didn't enjoy it.
He didn't even own a computer when he did the course. I've got a sneeze coming on.
Oh no. Shouldn't hold back a sneeze, you know.
Why not?
Pop a blood vessel.
Good, I hope I do.
Yeah.
I don't want to die without any scars.
Well, they'll all be internal. No one will see them. Be a waste of time, wouldn't it? That was short and sweet. That one. To sum up, don't be a cunt.
Don't be a knob.
Because it bit him in the ass. You know, we got all carried away. Oh, look at me, Mister. I'm young with a god complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think that sums up our story mode.
You know what? I think I just want to do one more.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do one more.
Okay, we're milking the cow.
Yeah, here we go. We're just milking this section out because, quite frankly, we've stumbled on some gems here. I think. Here we go. A friend of mine, whenever they had a fight with someone within their family, they would use the talking stick method. You know, only the one who holds the stick can talk.
Yeah, familiar with that.
So that everyone would have their say without being interrupted. Here's the kicker. The talking stick was this giant novelty rubber dildo with sparkles and random decorations on it.
Okay.
When I told him how weird that was, he replied with, "Do you know how quickly your anger deflates when you're ranting at someone while holding a decorated dildo in your hands?"
Yeah.
I can't refuse that. I agree.
I agree. I think that's a great...
right.
You can't be aggressive with that in your hand.
How can you?
Depends what you're doing, but you can't be too angry with that in your hand.
That completely diffuses a situation. Yeah. You have a giant dildo with sparkles, glittery bits and gems on it, and you go, "I'm really not happy with what you did there."
Laughing at you.
Everyone is.
Yeah, that's good.
You've got a dildo in your hand.
And then you're thinking, what a knob I look.
What am I really complaining about here? You know? I have a giant dildo in my hands.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll use that on my children.
Into the lad pad, and we have anything we've got to get off our chest. We've got to hold a big, glittery dildo.
Yeah, and we'll keep it locked in a case, and it will be called the talking dick.
The talking prick.
Ah, that's better. That's got more of a ring to it. The talking prick. Yep, we'll have that in a case. You know, like they have that. You can get those cases for bottles of champagne. We'll have one of those.
Okay. You have to hold it. You have to hold it upright. You can't
or in Toy Story, you know, when he's in the Perspex case and the guy comes in. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, and you have to hold it.
Definitely.
It's a great idea. That's brilliant.
Genius, I'd say. Whether people actually stick to it.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
That is a good idea. But as strange as it is,
you either talk with the talking prick in your hand or you pay double rent.
Ooh.
That's the rules. It's in contract, in a binding contract. I think that's how you diffuse all situations ever.
Yeah. So you can either talk about it with the dildo in your hand, or you can shut up and double the rent for being a knob and an inconvenience to us all. I like that.
It's a good idea.
That's good. Right. Well, on that genius idea, I think we should end it here. This has been the 6th edition of the PWOOCAST.
PWOOCAST.
All right. You have just listened to us playing with our odd balls,
and it's been good fun.
Yeah,
have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed it.
Very good.
I've been playing with them a bit too much.
We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
More importantly.
My balls are blue from playing with them so much.
And I hope you benefited from it.
Yeah, I hope you did as well, because I'm suffering here.
Please, tell us about it. Leave an insult. Leave a like. And leave a subscribe.
Yeah, leave a subscribe.
Come back and watch us. I guarantee you won't be let down.
No.
You'll at least be given some material to show your friends and say... Listen to these two talk about shite.
Yeah. What fucking idiots they are. Just say it, we don't mind, do we?
No, we don't mind.
Just as long as you leave that insult, the like, subscribe. It's all right,
Come back and watch us.
Come back and give us a watch.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you later, the other fucking idiots out there in the world, and have a good night. Is this going up in the evening?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
All right, good. All right.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Goodbye.